What's up, good people? How are you doing? So today I want to do my mom's favorite hymn. This is the hymn that my mom actually loves. She used to sing it, and so we used to have this cartoon that like this. It has an interlude, so we would sing the lyrics and then we would go like doo-doo-doo, na-na-na, doo-doo-doo. Anyway, it reminds me of my mom. Anyway, so this song today is, the carol tonight is Silent Night. Okay, so the story of the Silent Night. This is one of the biggest stories of the hymns that I've ever been told, of all the hymns. I'll tell you why. You'll know why if you listen to the story till the end. 2 weeks before Christmas Day in 1792, in the town of Salzburg, Austria, a boy was born to a lady called Anna Stoisbrain and Franz Mose. However, unfortunately, the couple were not married, and even before the son was born, the guy went away. A soldier deserted and abandoned Joseph's mother. This boy was the third child of Miss Anna. All the children that she had got were illegitimate children, all with different fathers. He needed to have a godfather. Now, the only godfather that would be found for him was the town's hangsman. Why did they need a godfather? Because the child would get the name from the father. So if the father was not there, then the godfather would really come in handy. And his name was Joseph Moore Walsmouth. These are hard names. I don't know even I'm not sure even if I'm spelling them right, pronouncing them right. Unfortunately, fun enough, the hangman himself did not even attend the baptism, but he had a representative. So the boy was called Joseph Franciscus Moore. So the vicar and leader of music at Salzburg Cathedral was called Johann Nepomuk Henny, enabled Moore to have an education and encouraged him in music. So as a boy, Joseph served as a singer and a violinist in the university church at Benedict Monastery of St. Peter. He later joined the Lyceum School and joined the seminary. But before he joined the seminary, there were some things that he had to achieve because he was a love child. So there are things that needed to be set in place before he was allowed to join a seminary. So on August 1815, Joseph graduated and was ordained a priest. In autumn, he was attached to several villages in Austria, and during the next year, he wrote the lyrics to the song Silent Night while in the pilgrimage. This detail was never known till later, when the manuscripts was found. He unfortunately became ill and had to go back home to Salzburg. And he finally got better, and he became an assistant priest at St. Nicholas in Obendorf. In this place, he met Franz Gruber, a school teacher in Amsterdam. So, on the cold Christmas Eve in 1818, Joseph went to visit his friend. He took with him the poem he had written 2 years ago. On reaching St. Nicholas, he got news that the organ had broken down, and since it was a Christmas Eve, they were short of time to have a music solution for the music for that night. And so Gruber and Moore workshopped together. Gruber did the music, composed the music, while Moore brought the lyrics. In that night, they performed the song that became one of the biggest Christmas carols ever. There's a debate on who played the guitar. Some people say it's Moore who played the guitar, some people say it's Gruber. But what is clear is that Gruber is the one who did the music notation and also the vocal. That song became a huge hit. It's interesting as well that the same guitar that was played that night is now in a museum, and people, it's now a relic. And I think if it was sold on an auction, it will really be worth a lot. Being a priest, Joseph did not amass any wealth for himself. He gave all he had to the people in need. He lived by the oath of poverty, being that he was a priest. But the song became very huge and was sung in many churches and was published later. There are more than 7 films which have been made to tell this story. Covers of this song have really been best-selling. And Elvis Presley of the Beatles, who once said that the Beatles would be more famous than Jesus, also did a cover of the same. So this is the first hymn I think I learned also from my folks. This is actually one of the first hymns that I learned, and we would actually sing it every Christmas. Every Christmas we would sing it to my family. Now, the interesting thing is that there are several nights in this story. The first night is the night that Jesus was born. It was a silent night. The second silent night was that the birth of Joseph was also a silent night, because it was a silent night because the dad wasn't there. So it was definitely a silent night. And also the song that the night the song was first performed, it was a silent night because there was no piano. Something also interesting, I was always wondering, these people had a very hard language. The people who translated, because it was originally written in German. This song was originally written in German. So anyway, something I'm also thinking is, now what about us? So maybe this Christmas, how about we have also a silent night? How about maybe it's a challenge. We can just, this Christmas Eve, think through about the story of Christmas, and we can keep off our gadgets and just think through and let it be a silent night also for us. Also, one of the achievements of the song is this song was declared an intangible cultural heritage, an intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO in 2011. So this song has really shaped the story of Christmas throughout the ages. And I believe if you want to go and learn more about this movie, you can go watch either of the 7 movies, and you can understand the story behind the song. Anyway, so we're still doing Riddims of the season, and the song that we are also working on the songs, and I really had a hard time recording this. I don't know why. I've really been busy, but wow, I need to do it. I said I'll do it. So I'm happy. We still have several stories to go. So I'm looking forward to your feedback as well. If you have any thoughts, any comments about these stories, maybe you can let me know in the chats. Thank you so much.